Hi everyone, this is Dr. Mike. Welcome to another episode here at Health Talk by Doc Mike. If you're new here, I'm Dr. Mike and I'm based in Hong Kong. To all our viewers, followers, thank you so much for always watching us for our Health Talk episode. And if you missed some of our episode, please, you can always go back in our library so that you can check all the videos that we have created only for you fellow OFWs and fellow friends who always watch us on our Health Talk by Doc Mike. I think our problem or our medical issue for tonight or for today, for those viewers watching, either you're having your morning, your afternoon, or your evening, uh, once in our lives, we have experienced to have certain neck pain. So, what uh, kind of prevention can we do in order for us to protect our neck? Okay, so our topic for today is all about neck pain. And if you have questions, feel free so that we could answer some of your questions, dear viewers. And before that, please do watch this. So we're back, friends, followers, and viewers. This is Dr. Mike, and welcome to our channel, Health Talk by Doc Mike. We're live on both stream, Facebook, and also in YouTube. So if you're not a follower, please do follow us and like us on our Health Talk by Doc Mike Facebook page. And also, you can become one of our subscribers in our YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Before we begin our discussion, I want to greet all of you, particularly all the viewers and followers, because we almost reached nearly 15,000, I think, in Facebook and also nearly 12,000 in our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for the trust and thank you for joining us. Anyway, we begin our discussion about the prevention of neck pain. So I think some of our viewers, our OFWs watching us tonight, they may have experienced this because I've seen patients recently increasing cases of having this problem, neck pain. So for the benefit of the viewers, I would give you on how to prevent. Okay, these are the tips or these are the recommendations on how we can prevent neck pain. But before that, let me introduce first what neck pain is all about. Okay, neck pain is a common complaint among all the OFWs in Hong Kong, or perhaps not just the OFWs in Hong Kong, for all the viewers out there. Most of the time, they experience this symptom, this pain, particularly in this area, the neck area. So, for the viewers out there, this episode is for you. Okay, neck. Let's just discuss first about the anatomy. The neck area, you could see in this illustration, in this picture, the red portion, it's made up of vertebrae. These are the bones on your spinal column, the vertebral column, that extends from the skull to the upper torso. And as my students, okay, my nursing and medical students, they're very familiar with the vertebral column, with the different divisions from the cervical area, then down to the thoracic area. But this time, since the neck is the main concern, we are referring to the cervical vertebrae. So this part, okay, the red part that you could see in your screen. So the cervical disc absorbs shock between the bones. So definitely most of the weight of our body, particularly the skull, the cervical disc, the cervical vertebrae are the one absorbing these shocks between the bones. And then, what is neck pain then? I think, as I have mentioned, some of our viewers have experienced this. I myself, even if I am a doctor, I've experienced. I think no one can be excused to experience this condition. So, what is neck pain then? So the bones, ligaments, and muscles of your neck, because our neck is composed of bones, ligaments, and muscles, this one would support the head, our head, and allow for motion. So in order for us to move around, and sometimes we walk, we run, we jog, we do exercise, all the movements, okay, of this upper part, like for example, the skull or the head, the support structure is our vertebral column, particularly the cervical area. So this part, okay, the neck, okay, is composed of bones, ligaments, and muscles. And in order for us, for the head to move and allow certain motions. So any abnormalities, viewers, or inflammation, okay, or any injury of the neck area, okay, this area, okay, if you have injury, inflammation, or any abnormalities on this cervical vertebral column, can lead to neck pain or stiffness. So again, for the benefit of the viewers, if you have problems on this area, okay, the neck area, like an injury or swelling, or sometimes because of the rotation, because of the movement or stiffness, this may lead to neck pain. As I have mentioned, our neck is made up of vertebra and extends from the skull and the upper torso. Okay, and this condition would lead to neck muscles. The neck muscles can be strained. They are strained because of our poor posture. Okay, some of us may not be able to develop a good posture, whether it's leaning over your computer if you use computer much, or hunching over your workbench. Okay, and did you know that, viewers, that osteoarthritis also is a common cause of neck pain? So many people experience neck pain or stiffness occasionally. In many cases, it's due to poor posture or overuse. Sometimes, neck pain is caused by injury from a fall, contact sports, or whiplash. So that's why I usually advise some of our patients, particularly those who loves extreme sports, those roller coaster rides. Sometimes when you are taking the roller coaster, sometimes the neck would be in certain motion. And if it's in certain motion, this may injure your neck. So I advise those who love extreme sports or do some kind of activities, you need to support your neck, because if there's some problem or injury, it might lead to neck pain. And most of the time, neck pain isn't serious condition and can be relieved within a few days. But in some cases, neck pain can indicate serious injury or illness and require a doctor's care. But the concern here is, how can we prevent? Okay, how can we prevent neck pain? Most neck pain is associated with our posture. Sometimes most of us have poor posture combined with age-related wear and tear. Like for example, your posture, most of the time you don't know how to stand straight, or there are times that our head is always in motion, particularly the injury in the neck, it might lead to some injury. So you need to always protect, their viewers, our neck, because this area is very, there's some muscles, ligaments, and it might lead to some certain problems. And particularly, this is part of aging as well. As we have mentioned, that osteoarthritis is also common for patients developing neck pain. Okay? So again, protect your neck. That the first one is all about the posture, and to help prevent neck pain, keep your head centered over your spine. Some simple changes in your daily routine may help, particularly our hardworking OFWs, because most of the time our OFWs, they've been working for a quite number of hours. Sometimes they don't take a rest, and sometimes the activities that they've been doing are too much, and it may lead to some problems. Okay, so remember this. Okay, in terms of prevention, dear viewers, to help prevent neck pain, keep your head center over your spine. That's my advice to all of you. Some simple changes in your daily routine may help. Consider trying the following because not all of us can afford, or sometimes we don't have time to go to visit to your physician or doctor. So this prevention, at least it can help you, okay? Not to go to your physician, and if you are experiencing mild, or at least you won't experience the neck pain, on how to prevent neck pain, okay? Because as I have mentioned, not all of us can go to the doctor nowadays because we don't have time or because of the pandemic. So these are the good tips for you, okay, on how to prevent. First one, you need to have a good posture, particularly when standing and sitting. Be sure your shoulders, viewers, are in a straight line over your hips, and your ears are directly over your shoulders. Okay, so that's the first one to consider. Okay, use good posture. You need to have a good posture, viewers. The second one, this one is applicable to all the domestic workers, the drivers as well, our fellow OFWs in Hong Kong. Take frequent breaks. Okay? If you travel long distances or work long hours at your computer or any other things, get up, move around, and stretch your neck and shoulders. Okay? Because sometimes we've been too focused on the steering wheel when we were driving. Okay, nothing wrong about that, but sometimes it's a long drive, okay, or sometimes a whole day of working, okay, or sometimes facing the computer, okay, or sometimes doing some kind of household chores. You need to take some rest, take some breaks in between, so that you can relax your neck muscles and shoulders. So at least number two, take frequent breaks, dear viewers. Number three, if you are using a computer, you need to adjust your desk, chair, and the computer so that the monitor is at eye level. And particularly those viewers watching TV or sometimes using their iPad or using their tablet. So at least the monitor is at eye level. Sometimes I've experienced this one because there are times that we put the television, the TV a bit higher or sometimes a bit lower. So there are times the positioning of the head, it can strain the muscles of our neck. So be careful on that. Knees should be slightly lower than hips. Use your chair armrest for you guys not to strain so much your neck muscles and shoulders. So you need to do this. Number three, avoid tucking the phone in between your ear and shoulder when you talk. I'm guilty about this. Use a headset or speakerphone instead, particularly if you receive calls most of the time or any time of the day. Sometimes we just put our phone over on this side, and even in the hands are working. So we've been working so hard, and sometimes again putting your phone, and then you've been talking for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or sometimes 30 minutes to your friend or to your family members, and you tuck your phone between your ear and your shoulder, and for after few minutes you feel the strain muscles and it's a bit painful, and again it's not good. So this is one of the prevention to avoid this one. You may use a headset or speakerphone instead. So that's why in my case I've learned this, and I don't do tucking my phone on my ear and shoulder anymore, and it can improve your neck muscle. Okay, don't do this one. Try to avoid. Okay. Next one, if you smoke, particularly our friends who are smoker, please do quit. Smoking can put you at a higher risk of developing neck pain. So again, to the viewers out there who smoke, try to consider this to avoid this one as part of your prevention for neck pain. Oh, this one, our OFWs are guilty again because every time that I would see our friends, our subscribers, our viewers, our OFWs, I could see them carrying so heavy bags or luggages, and then sometimes they could only put the strap of their bags on one side, and it's too heavy. I don't know what things are inside their bags. But again, try to avoid this one because avoid carrying heavy objects with straps over your shoulder because the weight can strain your neck. I've seen this to our fellow OFWs, and I myself actually, I've experienced this because I'm carrying my notebook, my laptop with me, and then I've been carrying a lot of stuff in my bag, and then I realize my back and my neck is a bit strained, and I decided to use another bag, the hand carry bag. So after a few weeks, uh, the my condition was resolved, and I don't want to do it again. So as much as possible, I don't want to carry a heavy bag. So I think one of our tips for our viewers: do not carry. Okay, particularly when you're going to the grocery or supermarket. Sometimes you have been bringing so much things with you, so you need to protect yourselves. You can go back to the market several times. Don't buy so much, like buying a sack of rice, buying the vegetables, fruits, fish, the meat, and so on. And particularly some of our OFWs, they live in a place uphill, downhill slope. Be very careful. Our dear OFWs in Hong Kong. Next one, sleeping. So sleeping in a good position. Our head and neck should be aligned with your body. Use a small pillow under your neck. Try sleeping on your back with your thighs elevated on pillows, which will flatten your spinal muscle, because this is another tip on how we can prevent neck pain. Okay, so you can use these tips, dear viewers, so that you will not experience this. But again, if you have the following, okay, dear viewers, if you have the following: pain that often worsen by holding your head in one place for a long period, such as when driving or working or in a computer, and there's muscle tightness and spasm. You could see in this picture, sometimes we experience this, particularly late in the afternoon. Decreased ability to move your head. You cannot move your head completely. So you feel the soreness, you feel pain, and sometimes you feel headache. So probably this is the time, don't take, you need to visit your physician. This is the time when to see your doctor. If the condition is becoming severe, and it may persist for several days without any relief, and you cannot spread down your arms or legs, and it's usually accompanied by headache, numbness, weakness, and tingling sensation. So I think in this time you need to visit your physician, because many people experience neck pain because of poor posture and muscle strain. So this is the number one culprit. So to all our viewers out there watching, remember, because of posture and muscle strain, this is the most common cause of neck pain. Okay, besides osteoarthritis. In these cases, your neck pain should go away if you practice good posture. So practice good posture, dear viewers, and rest your neck muscles when they are sore. So you need to take some rest. Don't work, work, work. Sometimes we need to take some breaks. Okay, make an appointment with your doctor if your neck pain isn't improving, okay, with some home treatments. So this would be a guide for all the viewers watching today, so that you can prevent uh, neck pain. So I hope you learned something from this episode about neck pain, prevention of neck pain. And again, thank you so much for watching. To all our health supporters, thank you so much. To all the followers and viewers, thank you for joining us every time. Please do watch our next episode about GERD. And if you like this episode, please do like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to become a follower, because we've been uh, having so many followers now, and also subscribers. And if you want to become a supporter for our OFWs as well, who have some certain diseases, please become a supporter, and so that you can help also our fellow OFWs who have some problems about their health. Okay, once again, This is Dr. Mike. Thank you so much for watching and hope to see you again in our next video. Have a great day, everyone.